Hi friends, I'm Magma743 and welcome to my first ever Let's Play of Pokemon Red. And before we get started, I do want to talk about a few things. First of all, if you notice in the bottom left hand corner, this is Season 1. I have a unique structure that I am very excited to bring to this channel, and this is going to be one of my longest lasting, hopefully permanent series that you'll see on this channel. The idea is that I'm going to be playing every single Pokemon game there is in existence. Starting with all the ones that I picked as a kid, so I'll be going with Pokemon Red, then to Silver, then to Ruby, and so on. And then by the time I get all the way up to Sword version, I will be restarting on Season 2 with Pokemon Blue version, Gold, Sapphire, etc. The catch is, pardon the pun, but the catch is that I cannot reuse any single Pokemon that I catch throughout this entire journey, excluding Legendaries and HM users. So if I have caught a Pokemon for my main team during this playthrough, I cannot use it in any other playthrough in the future. And this does extend to starters as well, and I have planned out my teams accordingly, and let me tell you, by the time we get further on, things are gonna get weird. Well, let's get started here. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself? I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? My name, as you all have come to know me by, is Magma. Right, so your name is Magma. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What was his name again? So I'm going to be going with the Japanese names for the rival here, so I know him as Green. That's right. I remember now, his name is Green. Magma, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Now, as far as episode structure goes as well, I do want to upload them in like pretty substantial chunks. And by that, I mean this first episode is going to take us all the way until I'm prepared to fight the first gym leader. The next episode will be that gym leader fight, and then the next episode after that will be in between the second gym. Hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Green? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Magma. There are 3 Pokemon here. They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left, but you can have 1. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Green. You can have 1 too. So, I'm going to be going with my favorite of the 3 to start things off. I do have some oddball picks that I have never used before for this Let's Play that I have chosen, but I am going to be going with a couple safety picks, as obviously the first game is going to be pretty free reign as no Pokemon are restricted. Oh, definitely not. Never. There you are. Charmander obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. Yep. This Pokemon is really energetic. And I am going to be nicknaming each and every one of my Pokemon. And this is the nickname I have for my shiny Charizard. So I will be honoring her, who is also the name of my very first Pokemon that I've ever caught, which is, obviously, Charmander. Or, I guess, not caught, but got. I'll take this one then. Green received Squirtle. Wait, Magma, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. And here we have our first rival battle. It's gonna be Charmander versus Squirtle, the age-old rivalry. There's not a whole lot you can do here besides just mash scratch. Especially if you pick Charmander. Charmander is pretty much hard mode, especially in red, blue, green, and yellow. Well, I guess less so yellow, but in this one in particular, if you pick Charmander, you're going to be at a disadvantage for quite a while. For the first 3 gyms, in fact. I don't like that. Survive it? Aw, darn. That's not a good sign. Yeah, am I great or what? I should have used the potion I got, but that's alright. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Magma, Gramps, smell you later. That's alright. All you really get for winning that battle is a level up, and that's not something I am going to be devoid of. So heading out onto Route 1 here, there are 2 Pokemon we can capture eventually. First up is Rattata, a pure normal type Pokemon. Nothing I'm too concerned with. I will be forced to use this in a way later season, so I've never used one before, so if you're a fan of Rattata, stick around, honestly. Get to see me find out if I actually like this guy. You're going to want to talk to this guy. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. And here is second of 3rd free potions at the beginning of the game, which for people who haven't played Pokemon before, these are healing items that heal 20 HP. Aha, and here's the second. Pidgey, a wild flying normal type Pokemon. Very reliable. You're going to want a flying type just for ease of travel later. Most people do catch this on their first playthroughs or just in general. I'm a big fan of it. And I am struggling quite a bit with my health due to losing that first battle. Now here we are in Viridian City, and we have a Pokemon Center here, which is a free healing spot. You get to basically talk to Nurse Joy here at the desk and heal your Pokemon. Now, what I'm going to do before progressing is I do want to level Spitfire up just a little bit. Get her. I'm going to say her because my shiny Charizard is a female, and I prefer my Charizards to be girls just because that's the way my luck has given me. But I will be showing you how I'm going to be progressing because, as you've seen earlier, I'm not doing this the most legitimate way. And there we go. I will be cutting out the majority of grinding, just because there isn't really a necessity for you guys to watch that, as well as healing, like that. So, full disclosure, that's just how things are gonna go for this. Now, if we try to progress to the north, you can't go through here. This is private property. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. He hasn't had his coffee yet. Yeah, so we are gatekept from heading to the north. But if we head back here, here's the 3rd and final free potion at the beginning of the game for you. So that's exciting. We got 60 HP just waiting in our bag. But what you're going to do is head to the Pokemon Mart, like suggested, Hey, you came from Palatown? You know Professor Oak, right? Sorta came in. Will you take it to him? And here we got Oak's parcel. And we'll head back to Pallet. I don't really have much to say at this point in the game, but if you are a fan and are, liking the content that I've been providing lately, I would appreciate it if you guys left a like and subscribed, because more of this will be coming out very soon. In fact, I'm doing a bulk recording now as we speak, so a lot of Pokemon's coming your way. Once we're back here in Pallet Town. Oh, Magma, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? Ah, this is the custom Pokemon I ordered. Thank you. Gramps! What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request of you two. On the desk there is my invention, Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Magma and Green, take these with you. And here we obtain one of the most important items as a starting out trainer. And originally in at least the Pokemon manga, which is my favorite, canon to the universe, only special trainers like Red and Green here are able to obtain a Pokedex. It is not something every trainer gets. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but I'm too old. I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Magma, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Magma. Yeah, Green's kind of a jerk. For those who don't know. But if we go to his house and ask his sister about it, maybe she'll be nice to us. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Here, this will help you. And here we can obtain the town map, so we can see the region of Kanto anywhere we go. By entering our items, we can use this. And this is what we're going to be exploring throughout this game, so I hope you all are excited. But now that we have the Pokedex, we do now have access to purchase Pokeballs at the Viridian Pokemon Mart, so let's go do that. And I'm thinking we're going to catch our next teammate. I decided secondhand that I was going to fight that guy. Yeah, this is also before the games had run buttons, so we're going to be on this slog for the whole adventure. For 2 adventures in a row. Yeah, if we head over to the Pokemon Mart here, we now have access to buy Pokeballs. Which I'm going to buy 10 of them. Which is using most of my money, but that's alright. I don't really buy a whole lot in Pokemon games. It's really just potions and Pokeballs. Gets me through the whole adventure. Yeah, let's catch one of my Pokemon. If you were paying attention earlier, you can guess which one I'm going after. And it's not you. Now, I'm sure we're going to get into it a long time later, but I am not a fan of catching mechanics in Pokemon. They are really bad. And I am just hot off the presses of finishing the Pokemon Sword DLC. So, you bet that I am not too fond of catching Pokemon right now. But here we have a Pidgey who is going to be my first Pokemon added to the team. Which is a normal flying type, like I said. Now, as you can guess, I'm not doing 100% completion. You can't even do it on a single cartridge, so... Let's yeet that Pokeball right over there and catch our first Pokemon. There we go! Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon. A common sight in forests and woods, it flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Yep. And if you're a fan of the MCU, which most people I believe are, we're going to welcome Mackie to the team, who is based off the actor Anthony Mackie, who plays the Falcon. I'm very excited for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming up. So let's heal at Pokemon Center here and take a look at our new team member. Level 3. Normal Flying, only knows Gust, which is a normal type move in this game. In future generations, I believe starting in Generation 2, it is a flying type move, as it should be. Now, my method of training is that I like to have my starter Pokemon either at or 2 levels higher than the next gym leader that we are facing, / important story boss that's coming up. And then the rest of my team, 2 levels underneath my starter at the same level. So Mackie here already doesn't cut it, but I do want to raise Spitfire up to level 10, and then Mackie up to level 8. So I'm going to be doing that real quick. And I'm just basically going to be cutting this entire part out. And I will be letting you guys know the progress once I come back. So I will see you guys in a moment. Alrighty, I am back, everyone, and I want to go over the team real quick. That did not take long at all. So Spitfire is now level 10, and this is going to be a perfect time to go over the moves I know. So Spitfire now learned Ember at, I believe, level 9. And for those of you who don't know, this is going to be a light tutorial for Pokemon. I am not going to be the most in-depth. If you are looking for a very in-depth walkthrough on any of the games up until Generation 5, I would recommend Sugar Conroy because he is just phenomenal. But, Charmander here knows Scratch, Growl, and Ember. Scratch and Growl are both normal type attacks, and Ember is a fire type attack. Now, since Charmander is a fire type, he'll get a same type attack bonus by using Ember, so that is inherently a stronger move, because he just gets a multiplier on it. And Growl is what is known as a status move. It does not do any damage and instead lowers the physical attack stat of the opponent. And you won't really be seeing me use that all that much. And Mackie here is level 8 and knows Gust and Sand Attack. Now, Sand Attack is a ground type status effect move that lowers the accuracy of the opponent. So that's what we're working with now. And we are going to... I chose these levels specifically because we're going to be heading to the left here. Now, this is an optional route that you can do this early on, and there are some new Pokemon you can find here. You're going to see me enjoying this route later on in later seasons. I believe there are 2 new Pokemon you can find here. Maybe just 1 in red version. I know this route its inhabitants are very different depending on what version you're playing. And it's just going to show me Rattatas. Oh! I can find one of these. Okay, I was not expecting that. This is actually a Pokemon I want on my team. This is a Nidoran male. It is a poison type Pokemon. And I did not know I could find it this early, so we're going to catch it. Alrighty. And I will be right back because I had to make an overlay for this. Alrighty. And the overlay has been made. So we got Nidoran male here. A poison pin Pokemon. Stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. And I didn't think I could catch this until after the first gym. So I'm pretty excited, so... Welcome to the team, Puncture. And it knows Leer and Tackle. Now, Leer is a lot like Growl, but it does physical defense instead. So I'm going to head over here and heal. Now I know the speed up noise is not as pleasant as some people probably assume, but I am not going to cut out me training Puncture up to level 8. Just because I don't find it necessary. It won't take that long. But what I do want to do is I want to... If you press select, you can move your moves around, so I wanted to do that real quick. And so what I had to do for Mackie was every battle pretty much I had to run back to the Pokemon Center and heal like such. It's the pains of a Pokemon being so weak at the start, but that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna use one of my potions here. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Anyway, while I'm doing this, I figured I can just talk about some stuff. The date as of recording this is February 16th, 2021. Did I? Yeah, okay. And there was just announced that there will be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. It'll be the first one in a long time. And there is going to be some Smash Ultimate content present, so that's exciting. Alright, Puncture is actually going to be able to hold his own for a bit. A little bit more anyway. And as always, I am very excited that, or hopeful that Paper Mario will be the newcomer. But I am curious down in the comments if anyone wants to discuss who the next newcomer they hope will be. I'm pretty much open to everybody. You won't be seeing Lucina from me anymore if Paper Mario is in the game, so be prepared for that if you like my Lucina. Level 5? You strong. Alright, Puncture's level 4. In addition to a Nintendo Direct this week, there are also the 3 last episodes of WandaVision that are coming out very soon. I am obviously not going to spoil anything just because I'm not that kind of guy, but if you haven't watched WandaVision yet, it is honestly fantastic. If you're into the MCU, honestly just do yourself a favor and give it a watch. It is... Now, like, Scarlet Witch and Vision are far from my favorite Avengers, but man, are they... Is this show really good. Alright, got me to level 5. We're getting there. This is taking a little bit longer just because Puncture started out at a lower level, but it should be going smooth. I shouldn't have said anything. I was about to say it should be going smooth from here, but not the case. Now, I will be doing the post-game content for every game, best of my ability. Some of the post-game content does require EV training, and that is not something I'm going to be doing, just because that is not worth my time, especially in the older games. I'll be doing as much of the post-game content as I can, like catching legendaries and the like. Perfect, and we learned Horn Attack. Alright, we're ready. Puncture is going to be very important for the first gym. So if you have caught or if you have picked Charmander, you're going to want to catch a Nidoran, honestly. Even temporarily, you're going to, like, I'm probably not going to be using Spitfire for the gym. Like, it's that annoying. Anyway, back on this road, if we head over here. Hey, Magma, you're going to Pokemon League? Forget it. You probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Absolutely. This is the reason why I wanted to grind up my Pokemon a bit, other than just feeling generally safe. Green is going to start things off with a level 9 Pidgey. And say goodbye to Tackle, because Horn Attack is just stronger. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for what they're gonna really show off in the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Hopefully, so part of me wants Diamond and Pearl remakes, but part of me is also like modern Pokemon is not gonna do it justice, so I want them to wait a little longer. But we will see. Sword and Shield make me very sad rather than angry. Anyway, now that Pidgey's down, Green's gonna send out Squirtle, who is level 8 for some reason. I'm gonna switch over to Mackie. And I'm going to borrow his strategy and just kind of use Sand Attack a bunch. It knows Bubble, so now that it knows that Spitfire is currently weak to the Squirtle. You can lower stats by 6 stages. So I can use 6 Sand Attacks. Some of them will make stats harshly fall. And that will do it by 2 stages per move. So that's the last Sand Attack that'll work. That'll be just wasting our time if we use any more like that. Nothing happened. I did not mean to use it again. But now we have pretty much free reign to take this Squirtle out, unless he's just going to keep hitting Bubble on me. That's fun. And Bubble, that actually introduces moves that potentially have secondary effects, like Bubble can lower my speed stat. And him using Tail Whip is pretty much useless unless he plans to use Tackle. Because in this game, your special defense and special attack stats are 1 stat. And Bubble is a water type move, and based on your typing depends on what output your Pokemon is giving. So let's say for a fire type, it is a special attacking type. So Ember will always hit for for damage based on their special stat. So if you lower special, then it'll do more damage. But if you lower their regular defense, Tail Whip, then I will want to use Scratch. So Tail Whip is pretty much useless in combination with Bubble. Aw, you just lucked out. I heard Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to go figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. You know, man, I kind of agree. We're, roughly like 20 minutes into this whole thing? A little bit more. And I'm still in Viridian City, so I want to get a move on. My team is half full. I want to switch Spitfire back to the front here. And we're going to go heal and head north. Alright. So after you return the Pokedex, or the parcel and obtain the Pokedex, you can head north, but there's a lot of optional things you can do it, as you can see. If you talk to this guy, he will apologize and teach you how to catch Pokemon, but as you can see from the right-hand side of the screen, I do not need help with that. Now there are 2 new Pokemon you can catch here, I believe. My knowledge of the Kanto games are pretty much limited to Fire Red and Leaf Green. So as far as appearance rates go, I might just be inaccurate on a lot of stuff. But here we are in Viridian Forest. There are a lot more Pokemon you can catch here. But first, we found a hidden Antidote, which heals the poison status effect. Which is pretty fun. If you head this way, a little bit of a detour, you can get yourself a free Pokeball. Now there is one really rare Pokemon that I do recommend catching if you are picking Charmander, but due to the structure of this series, I will not be catching it, because it will actively hinder me in the future. But we do have some trainer battles to attend to now. Hey, you have Pokemon, come on, let's battle them. So yeah, Green is not the only trainer we'll be fighting through this journey. We got a bug catcher here who has a Weedle, who is either exclusive to blue version as a bug poison type, or it is just exceptionally rare in red version. I don't remember which is which. because I know in Fire Red and Leaf Green you can find both. And here we have Caterpie, who is just a just regular bug type, who I know for a fact you can catch here. No, Caterpie can't cut it. And I will be trying to look for that special Pokemon that is rare here in Viridian Forest. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. I don't know what that means. I assume I'm not allowed to learn instruments and have a fun musical career. But yeah, bug type is weak to fire, so Spitfire is going to have just a blast in here. And if you guys are playing along with later versions like Fire Red or Leaf Green, Pidgey will also be a big help because bug is also weak to fly type. And here we have Kakuna, who is a bug poison type, the middle stage evolution of Weedle, which is our first instance of evolution. These guys, since they are poison type, they can use the move called Poison Sting, which has a secondary effect that can potentially poison you, which will whittle down your HP every turn you're not attacking, as well as every, I think, 2 steps on the field. Oh, excuse me. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon. And Spitfire is now level 12, so we're going to switch over to Mackey here. We got another Antidote. They're just being generous with us. Now, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, there is an additional trainer over here if you so wish to fight them. Obviously, it's not here in this version because, you know, it's not Fire Red. And as far as the series is concerned, if you heard my little rundown earlier, I will not be doing the remake games or third versions this early on. And this answers my question, that you can catch Weedle in this version. There's also an additional trainer down here as well. And here's Metapod, the equivalent for Caterpie. And there's also a trainer here. There are a lot of trainers missing in Viridian Forest in the originals. Oh, I guess my keyboard decided to butt out for a moment. But if you head down here, you can get yourself a potion. And we are almost out of this dungeon, but this is going to be the main place you're going to want to train. But if you press A right before this trainer, you can get yourself a hidden potion. Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? And here we have one final challenge before we leave the Viridian Forest, and that is this bug catcher with a level 9 Weedle. Who, as a kid, I did struggle against this guy quite a bit, unfortunately. Because of that, he would poison me. Now, I do have some antidotes to take care of this right away, but there's a chance that he'll just poison me again. So I am just going to... It looks like it's going to be a 3-hit KO, so I'm just going to take care of him. Oh, 4-hit, okay. And String Shot is a status move that exclusively lowers your opponent's speed stat. And the speed stat is something that I value a lot. And Mackey is level 10. Nice. I give. You're good at this. Now, I am going to save my antidotes. So there's a chance that Mackey will, unfortunately, faint due to this poison. But we are out of the Viridian Forest here. And if we keep heading north, we'll be at the next towns very soon. This route has the same encounter rates as before the Viridian Forest, so don't even worry about it. But here we are in the Pewter City. And we're gonna heal real quick. And pretty much free reign, we are able to do whatever we want here, including facing our first gym, which I will not be doing right off the bat. There is a new mart here, which you will have access to more items throughout the game, depending on how many badges you acquire. And if you try leaving this way, this guy will stop you and ask if you have a badge, and then he'll take you directly to the first gym. Now, I am not going to be doing that, as I am going to go train. So, normally I will be skipping out this pre-gym grind, but since this is the first episode, I figured we could talk for a bit. And I'm going back to the Viridian Forest just to see if we can find that elusive Pokemon. So, if you guys don't know, I am a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate streamer and competitor. I do often upload Smash content as well as I stream Smash every single Sunday through Thursday at 7 p.m. EST to 10 p.m. I am taking a bit of a hiatus at the time of recording this, but I should be back in action by the time you guys see this episode. So check me out at twitch.tv/magma743 if you are interested. And I would love to see you guys there. I play with viewers every single night, so if you want to try your hand against a Roy Lucina player, feel free. And hopefully after tomorrow, a Paper Mario player as well. As far as content structure goes, though, I am going to be uploading 3 types of videos to my channel in the future. It's going to be, obviously, Pokemon Red for the foreseeable future until I finish the game. And then I am going to be uploading Smash Bros. Content, and as well as a tertiary series of just like a random game I feel like playing. I'll be at like Paper Mario, Ghost of Tsushima, Sonic. So, something of that nature. Alright, this is working better. No, I don't care about what you have to say. Hey, there it is. So, if you are persistent enough, you can find Wild Pikachu here. And Pikachu need not any introductions. It is a pure electric type. It'll help you a lot after this, or during the second gym battle. So, if you want one, I highly recommend it. If you pick Charmander, I even more strongly recommend it. And I am running out of embers, so I'm going to have to go heal again soon. Now, I am going my levels based off of Fire Red Leaf Green knowledge, so I might be in the wrong here. And it looks like I do need to go heal. Because every move has power points, or PP as the game calls it. And I can only use a move a limited number of times, so... yeah, I'm going to get Spitfire here up to level 16 before I am done. And it looks like he learned Leer? Yep. Which will be pretty helpful against the first gym. Because we have quite the challenge ahead of us. Alright, and Spitfire grew to level 16. What? Spitfire is evolving? Yeah. So, if you get your starter Pokemon up to level 16, if it's Squirtle or Charmander, you will have... Charmeleon. The flame Pokemon. When it swings its burning tail, it elevates the temperature to unbearably high levels. And that's just like a little bit of a boost that's really going to help us for this first gym. Because Spitfire is going to be basically useless. And so is Mackey. Puncture is really going to be the only Pokemon I'm using. Because, man... this first gym is really bad for the early options for you. And, you know, I didn't have a name for this rule set before. But if you guys want to make your own series or try it out yourself at home, I am going to be calling it the Roster Lock rule set. So the more Pokemon games you play, the harder it gets. And I will be playing the Shadow Pokemon games as well. Anyway, we did learn a new move called Quick Attack. This is a normal type attack that is weaker than Tackle, but the unique part about it is that it has priority, which meaning it will always go first. Unless 2 Pokemon are using the same move at once. Like this, if they're both using Quick Attack, it will be dependent on whose speed stat is higher. But it does not matter on level whatsoever. Yeah, I don't care that you drop stuff, bro. Yeah, I have a really big nostalgia, obviously, for Pokemon games, the early Pokemon games like Kanto. And my knowledge of them is honestly way too high. For like no real good reason. Oh, and I forgot to mention this when I was talking about poison status. But since I have a poison type in Puncture here, he is immune to being poisoned. Here, let's get a Puncture up to level 14 as well, and we will be done. There is a move I'm hoping he learns by the gym, or we're gonna be struggling. Oh, I'm out. Alright, let's go heal. Cool, level 13. But yeah, I would also like to, well, I guess this episode isn't going to be out in time. I was going to say I would like to hear you guys' predictions for the Nintendo Direct, but I do hear people thinking that Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is going to be in it, announced, which, as my one of my brother's favorite characters of all time, so I would be fine with that. Personally disappointed, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. I haven't had a DLC character thus far that I enjoy. And Puncture learned Poison Sting at level 14, which is not the move I was hoping it would learn. So this gym is going to be tough. That's alright. That's what I signed up for. Alrighty. So that's going to be it from me today. We'll be back in the next part with the gym battle. Our first gym battle of our new series here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and are intrigued by the concept. I know my team is pretty basic so far, but it is what it is, starting out with unrestricted access. But I am going to be pushing myself to be using very unique Pokemon, and I do know at least 2 of my remaining team members are going to be Pokemon I've never used in a playthrough of this particular game before, one of which I've never used ever, so I'm going to try to keep things interesting. But if you guys like what you watched, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. It will help out a lot, and obviously comment as much as you want. I will try my best to read all of them. And if you are curious in watching further content from me, I will probably be streaming when this goes live, so feel free to watch me at twitch.tv/magma743 and try to get some Smash Bros in. Anyway, next time on Pokemon Red version, we are going to be taking our team here and fighting their first gym leader. So that's exciting. Have a great night, everyone, and thank you so much for watching.